Fall Guys fell at the first hurdle but didn't fail to impress. Marvel's Avengers must be avenged if you're on PC or Xbox. And DrDisrespect dares to dream. All this and more on DRBC News. I said on DRBC News! I said on DRBC... Well, hello, it's me, DRBC007, your host, and it's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, it has. It's been a while since the DRBC News channel brought you an update, but we here at DRBC Central thought that was a wrong that we needed to right. I was going to bring you some Avengers beta gameplay, but unfortunately this happened. Okay. Why? I kill you! Then I was going to bring you some Fall Guys gameplay, but this happened. I'm a burger, because I'm so goddamn tasty. What the is this? No, don't do this to me! 3 games in a row! What are you doing? Yes! And before I punched my screen and drop-kicked my PC like I would a Filipino motorcycle thief who's just besmirched Mrs. Niang, my old landlady, my landlady, lord's lady, I can't speak. I think I'm having a stroke. My landlord lady's honor. That's the one. I decided to say that because I've tried this about 50 fucking times. I decided to bring you some questionable news content on DRBC News, which is here. So let's start. We'll kick things off with Fall Guys. I'll be honest, I had no idea what this was until a few days ago when Twitter started to explode with the Fall Guys hashtag. Being the natural, curious and obscenely ostentatious individual I am, I needed to get in on the ground floor, and honestly, I thought it was going to be a bunch of people falling over and hurting themselves. Schadenfreude! I switched on my PS4 and downloaded Fall Guys, and I'm glad I did. It's basically a bunch of brightly coloured jelly beans running around courses from Total Wipeout and Takeshi's Castle. Don't fall in the slime or the goo. The gooey slime, the pink slime, the goo slime. But a flavourful, fun game full of laughs, victory, and unbridled rage. Yes, unbridled bloody rage. Okay? Serious rage. You wouldn't think something so fun could cause you so much anger. However, despite its viral gaming launch, the servers buckled under the weight of their lofty expectations, and no one could board the jelly bean train. Shortly after launch, people were reporting server crashes, the impossible task of finding a stable game, and severe bouts of jelly bean dependency rage. A simple search, scroll, or, meander through Twitter, put a couple of hashtags in, and you will find hundreds of examples of people absolutely losing their shit, Arky mushrooms, over this game.
Oh yes, I qualified.
Oh no! Still landed on me, man! Stop grabbing, you prick! You're such an idiot!
Because it is quite rage-inducing, especially when you miss out on the end, or you do something really stupid and fall in the gunk. I've been told by my sources that this is now a medically classified condition, and we in the biz call it bean rage. If you or a friend are suffering from this condition, always seek the advice of a professional, or learn how to win. Losers! Having had a few games, I can say this is definitely worth your time. It may not have the sticking power, as that depends on replayability and levels, and it might be lacking a little bit in the level design. I haven't seen all of them, but it seems like there's not that many. But Fall Guys is fun, fanciful, and flamboyant enough for some serious laughs, and it's free right now on the PSN, so no reason not to get it down, download it, get it downloaded onto the PS4. You just put it down there, just get it down, have a little game, have a little play, and see what you can do. Because it is fun. Fall Guys. Next up, Marvel Avengers. Well, they did a thing. They upset a lot of people. Why did they do this thing? Well, that's because Sony owns Spider-Man, and let's just get straight into it. Basically, if you order spiders... No, you don't order spiders. If you order Marvels Avengers on Xbox or PC, you do not get Spider-Man. Let that sink in for a minute. Now, I'm fine because I'm a PS4 fanboy and I ordered it for PS4, so I get Spidey. I get to swing through those neighborhoods, splash some gunk in some ladies' faces, and, have all the fun that you can as a friendly neighborhood spider. But unfortunately, if you are of the Xbox predication or you play predominantly on PC, you will not have that option. And let's be honest, it's pretty goddamn scummy. I'm happy, as I said, but it is scummy. You can omit stuff. There's been exclusives throughout the history of gaming consoles. Xbox has had their share. Nintendo used to do it. Lots and lots and lots of different stuff. Okay, of course Nintendo used to do it. Mostly Nintendo is Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? N64? Anywho, I digress. I'm trying to go down a little story hole on the old lane, which doesn't make sense. So basically, there's a huge difference between having any kind of exclusive content on a platform, like, I don't know, a timed exclusive, maybe even a game mode, something like that, and having an actual slice of the Marvel universe completely omitted from you. You cannot play it, you cannot enjoy it, and Spider-Man is such a huge piece of that universe. It's gonna suck. I don't know if it'll have a great impact on sales. Probably not. I think people are still going to enjoy it and they're going to play it. And hopefully today I'm going to get to play some and actually bring some content to you guys, maybe next week. But I think a lot of people are going to be put off by this. I don't think it's enough to buy a PlayStation just to play this game or to get Spider-Man. I guess if a lot of people did, they might have bought it for the other Spider-Man games, which, by the way, are very, very good. But it does suck, doesn't it? And I thought we were getting past this kind of stuff. I guess you could say it's Sony's property. What can they do? They have to be able to use what they have. And they've done that. And it's pro-consumer if you're PlayStation, but it sucks ass if you're anything else, because Spider-Man is, as I said, a huge, huge part of that Marvel universe. And if you've got a game which omits that whole character, but you're still charging the same amount of money for it somewhere else, it's not the same as a timed exclusive. It's not the same as different special skins or maps or even game modes. This isn't just that game. This is the entire universe. This is all the comic books. This is all the films. It's all the stuff that people have grown up with. You know, it's pretty crap. It's not that fun. It's almost like, watching, I don't know, a porno and just removing the woman from it. And all you're left with is a bunch of guys just going at thin air. No one wants to see that. Well, some might, but I don't.
And all you're left with is a bunch of guys just going at thin air.
Poor Spider-Man. Anywho, moving on. Well, let me know down below because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be. You're annoyed. I think it's pretty garbage. I think most people universally will say it's not a great move. But it's fantastic for PlayStation. So whoopee! And our final story, DrDisrespect is back. Yeah, baby, he's gone. On the 28th of June, he put a Twitter message out. I think it was the 28th of June. Let me just check my sources here. That would be great because we're news, aren't we? Yeah, let's scroll. So, Champions Club. Twitch has not notified me on the specific reasons behind their decision. Firm handshakes for the support during this difficult time. DrDisrespect. And that was on the 28th of June. Maybe he was banned a little bit before that. I can't remember exactly. But regardless, he's been gone for a really long time. And there's been complete and utter radio silence, which is unheard of. Something of this magnitude, such a huge figure, being basically kicked off their platform for absolutely no reason at all, and no one seems to understand. There was a lot of stuff going around. I think Slasher, he used to say that he knew what it was, but it was quite serious and he couldn't say anything more. But literally no one has been able to break this. The guy has armor thicker than my ass, and no one can crack that and get the information out. And so he's remained in shadow, in mystery, which probably suits him because actually it's about time that he makes an emergence. And it looks like he's going to, because he on Instagram went live and everyone went wild and he was trending on Twitter. He released a video on Twitter and also on YouTube titled Red Skies, which is just a really funky song. Actually, it's amazing. You can check it out. The link is down below. And then last night, he went live on YouTube Gaming and peaked at 300,000+ viewers. And all it is, You won't believe it. Well, you can. It's not him. It's not him playing anything. It is a picture of his Lamborghini in a beautifully grim world, the one he inhabits, raining with a Champions Club, fuel up at a little petrol station, and just music playing in the background. And 300,000 people, hundreds if not thousands of members joining and flocking, donations, all this stuff. The guy hasn't done anything. As of watching right now, he's just had $100 donation. Nothing, he's not even doing anything. The guy is probably a genius, and we can assume that he will be back shortly, and I'm guessing exclusively on YouTube, which is fantastic for us. I love YouTube as a platform. Yeah, DrDisrespect, the two-time champion, back and back with a bang. Only he could beat that many number of viewers for doing nothing, because the mystery surrounding him, his persona, and the wonders that he's brought to streaming as a whole and gaming, people love him. We'll see what happens. And that's about it for this episode of DRBC News. If you liked what you saw, or you have any comments about the 3 stories we covered, Marvels Avengers, Fall Guys, or DrDisrespect, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Do you like the idea of Marvels Avengers? Spider-Man only? Do you like Fall Guys? Have you played Fall Guys? Or do you think DrDisrespect is tugging at our heartstrings and really nothing's going to happen, and he's just an absolute genius because he's made thousands of pounds from just posting a picture of his Lamborghini on loop? Who knows? Anywho, it's DRBC007 signing off, and this has been DRBC News. Catch you next time. Okay then. Take care. Bye now. Take care. Yeah, bye. Okay, done.